Think about this. There's a force moving billions of dollars, billions of influence, right now, silent, unseen by most, but shaping everything beneath the surface. It's not loud. It's not flashy. It doesn't beg for attention. Yet it's there, quietly pulling strings in ways most people don't even realize. That quiet power, that's you. Or the people just like you, the limited partners. You might feel like you're in the background sometimes, watching from the sidelines, waiting for your moment, or wondering if anyone really notices your moves. But the truth is, you're holding keys to a kingdom that most others don't even know exists. That invisible control, that quiet authority, it's real, it's enormous, and it's often misunderstood, underestimated, or flat out ignored. Here's the hard part. You're stuck. Not because you don't have the money or the influence. No, you're stuck because the system around you is built to keep you quiet, to keep you comfortable in your role, not rocking the boat, not asking the big painful questions. The industry around you loves the image of the silent LP, the one who signs the check but doesn't speak too loudly. It's easier for the rest when you stay invisible, but deep down, you feel that pressure, that restlessness. You know you're more than just a name on a document. You want to be a force, a real force of change, but you're boxed in. Not by law, not by rules, but by fear, habit, and outdated ways of thinking. You carry so much potential, but it's trapped beneath layers of, this is how it's always been done. And that's the pain, the frustration of watching others lead, others make noise, while you wonder how you break free, how you become more than just a passive line in a balance sheet. You don't want to watch from the sidelines anymore. You want in. You want to be loud, clear, commanding. And here's why you can be. The power you have isn't about shouting into a void. It's about leverage, not the flashy kind, the deep, lasting kind, the kind that changes companies, markets, and industries without the world even realizing it. You know this already, but here's the twist. This power grows when you break the silence, when you begin to ask the hard questions, and when you stop accepting the comfortable roles handed to you. You want to control billions? You already do. You just need to claim the role you deserve as an active, engaged, fearless partner. The first secret, and it's something almost no one talks about, is that limited partners who really move the needle don't wait for permission. They don't wait for the general partner to tell them when to act, when to speak, when to show up. They step up. They get involved. Not by micromanaging, but by bringing something no one else can. A clear vision, a fierce insistence on accountability, and an unwavering belief that they can rewrite the narrative. Here's what that means for you. Instead of just being the source of capital, you become a catalyst for transformation. You ask yourself, what's really going on here? Where are weaknesses hidden? Where can real value be unlocked? You stop settling for reports that gloss over problems and start demanding clarity, transparency, real-time insights. When you do that, you're no longer quiet. You're essential. But it goes deeper. You don't just need to watch what's happening in one fund or one deal. You need to see patterns, connect dots others miss. You can use your position to become a bridge between ideas, industries, and innovations that haven't yet met. You can help founders who are stuck find new pathways. You can push funds to think bigger, to challenge their own beliefs about risk and opportunity. And while everyone else crowds the noise, chasing trends and headlines, you're bending the long game. You're thinking in decades, not quarters. You're quietly building influence that lasts generations. That patience, that's another power most people miss. The world admires speed, flash, instant results. But you know better. You know that true control explodes over time, through steady, deliberate action. You don't need to scream to be heard. You just need to keep moving. Quietly, consistently, toward the vision only you can see. There's a secret weapon you have too, selectivity. It's tempting to spread your influence everywhere, to say yes to every opportunity, every founder who knocks. But the real power is in saying no. It's brutal, but it's freeing. When you align with the few who share your fire, your vision inflates exponentially. This isn't about being exclusive for ego. It's about honing your focus so sharp, so precise, that the value you add isn't just helpful, it's irreplaceable. You might ask, how do I even start? That's the beauty. Start small. Start with questions no one else is brave enough to ask. Push your general partners to reveal their true thought processes. Demand honesty when mistakes are made, not spin. Make it clear that you're not just a bag of money. You're a partner in making progress. Watch how that changes dynamics. Watch how respect grows. And here's the moment where most people freeze. The way out isn't easy. It's messy. It's uncomfortable. Because you have to burn away old beliefs, the ones telling you that you should be quiet, that your voice is small, that your role is limited. You have to own your will with fierce pride. You have to be willing to disrupt, to cause ripples where once there was calm compliance. But imagine the alternative: staying silent, invisible, disempowered. Watching billions move, controlled by faceless entities, when you could be the one pulling those strings. That's the real risk. Not speaking up, not acting. To seize this power, to truly be the force lurking beneath the surface, you must act ruthlessly. Ruthless against complacency, against old comfort zones, against anyone, inside or out, who tries to keep you small. This means redrawing your reality, seeing every deal, every meeting, every report as an opportunity to reshape what's possible. You'll redefine control, not as domination or noise, but as quiet strength, as influence that builds, layer by layer, until it becomes unstoppable. You don't need a crowd. You don't need permission. You need conviction. The conviction that your role is not minor, but major. That your will is your weapon. That by questioning everything, by being deliberately selective, by thinking long-term, you will move billions, not just on paper, but in impact. This isn't about changing the world for everyone. It's about unleashing the few who carry the fire, the few who refuse to be quiet, who refuse to be invisible. And you're already among them. So stop waiting for a signal that might never come. Step into your power. Speak with intention. Demand clarity. Build real partnerships. Make your influence felt, not with noise, but with essence. You're not just a limited partner. You're the rare few quietly controlling billions. And it's time the world sees it. It's time you see it. Your moment isn't coming. It's already here. Own it. Burn bright. And watch everything change.